Good morning. You're welcome. It's another edition of Morning Dew. Thank you for being there. This morning, the topic is stop giving legitimacy to your problems. Stop giving legitimacy to your problems. If it's a problem of sin, I would like you to know that Jesus already dealt with that. He has set you free from all of that. It says sin shall not have dominion over you. And so if for any reason you are in one problem or the other, and then you're thinking that the reason you're in that problem is because of your failing in one area, then you are giving legitimacy to that problem, in which sin, as the Bible says, has no authority over you. In fact, it says sin shall no longer be your master. It means sin has no reason whatsoever, can never have any reason to have power over you. So stop giving legitimacy to it. Now, when talking of legitimacy, when we look at, say for instance, if there is a tussle for a kingship. Now, do you know that before 2-3 people can be contesting over a stool, it must mean that their lineage, one way or the other, have been kings at some point. It may be their time now, it may not be their time. That's what will now bring the argument. But there is some legitimacy to, this person. Not everyone can just come up and say, I want to be king. So you will see that it is only those from the royal family. So there is some legitimacy, that they have that makes the town allow them to contest in the first instance for that stool. Same way if it happens, you cannot find 2 people contesting for gubernatorial seats if they are not from different parties. And then if the parties has not nominated them, there must be some legitimacy before people will allow people to say, okay, it is either this one or that one. So when you have any issue at all, any problem at all, and you begin to think, it's because I fell into sin, that thing that I promised God I will not do again, that I did. That is why, you see, you're already giving legitimacy to that thing. And it is when that thing has legitimacy, when it seems to have legitimacy, that, it will have the effrontery, it will have the, to come in and in any way attempt to dislodge the power that God has given to you. And you are the one that is giving it. Can you imagine anybody coming from nowhere and saying he wants to be king of a town, and then maybe it comes to Akure and he wants to be king and he's an Igbo man? Because there is no legitimacy. Everybody will say, will you get out of here? Will you get out? And meanwhile, that is the attitude God expects us to have towards anything at all. Anything at all that dares to come towards us. Except God himself puts you in a position. There is nothing that has the legitimacy, that has the power, that has the authority to do it, except you give it the power. Nothing. Even, look, there's a pastor that, a very young man, I love his teachings. Don't know his name now, I see him on TikTok. And he confesses so many things that were happening to him while he was becoming a minister. Why he had become a minister, and people did not know. God called him everything. But here he was, he will fall into the sin of adultery. And as he was coming out of it, that as he was feeling so bad and so everything, God will say, stand. Go and stand there and minister. And that as it will be ministry, you understand, one particular one, something just happened. A miracle happened. And it was like, oh, not. And God said, were you the one that was supposed to do it in the first place? Was it you? Is it not me? Deal with your problem, but don't give anything to hold over you. Don't give anything. Don't allow anything to have. Don't allow yourself to take in the fact that this thing can be there. You know, this problem can, you know, there's nothing I can do about it because I did not pray. You see, because is this how Christians are? I said I will pray, I'm not able to pray. I said I will wake up and do this, I'm not able to pray. Absalom, for instance, took the throne from his father. He had not even gotten to the throne, and David was already running away. We know because he was his son. Of course, he did not want to kill him, so he did not want to hurt him. He quickly left the throne so Absalom could take over. That is what some of us do. A throne that God gave us, a place God gave us, a thing that God has given to us. Before the enemy will even get to us, you are like, please, let's go. There are many things that are wrong with me. There are many things I am doing that is wrong. Why should this person not attack me? I cannot fault him. And then you start leaving that place. And then you know the only reason Absalom also can come there, he could even attempt to come, is because there is something that makes him legitimate somehow, because he's a son of the king. He's the son of the king. If he was an ordinary person whose father had never been anointed, for instance, he will never attempt. So that thing that will worry you will be something that, you know, it will find one thing to hook on. It is you that will not allow it. That thing that will want to deal with you, that thing that will make you want to give in into it, that will make you to give up and leave the work God is giving you. They say, I've tried. It's like, I'm not able to get over this thing. It's not, you know, I'm not. It's telling you you are not able. It's telling you you can't do it. It's telling you you are not fit to do it. And you also, you are already taking it. Yeah, it's true. I'm not fit. You know how many times I've fallen into this? You know, see my mates, see the people that are preaching. See the things they are doing and they are saying. You know, wake up in the morning 2 a.m., wake up in the afternoon, they pray 10 hours, they pray 7 hours. Here I am, I'm not able to do anything. And I think I can stand there and do. You are giving that thing legitimacy. If God says you are able, you are able. And God is able to make all grace abound towards you. And it's not about, you know, how perfect you are or what you have attained or how good you have disciplined yourself. It is about Him. It is about Him and His choice for you. If He has chosen you to be a VC, if He has chosen you to be a permanent secretary, He has chosen you to be anything at all, or to go and be a teacher in the village. Whatever it is He has chosen you to be, He is the one that has chosen. And when He chose David, all He was after was that David should be a man after His heart. And He was happy with David being a man after His heart. Forget any other error that he had. Was happy that he was a man after His heart. You know, and that is what is important. But Satan will make sure that he will bring things over and over. Even when you have not offended, he will keep on bringing things to you like this. Bringing just to make you feel like, oh, let me just give up. Can't do it. No. You will resist it. Resist every attempt of the devil to tell you you can't. Resist every attempt of the devil to show you that you are not up to. And always know that only you can give it the power or give it the authority to operate in your life. If you do not, it doesn't matter what is wrong with you or what you are doing that you think is wrong. Know that there is someone who is inside of you. And that person is perfect. And that's what heaven is looking at. And that you obey. Obedience is better than all the sacrifices you are thinking you are not making. Learn to hear Him. Obey. Follow what He is saying. You understand? Yes, there are rules. Do not do this, do not do that. Those are the things we use to keep ourselves as Christians. It's good. You know, we cannot just go out and be flouting laws. But those are not the things that make you stand before God. It is because you have a relationship of father-daughter with Him, father-son with Him. That's what makes you to stand. And don't at any time allow the devil to accuse you or make you remove that thing. Allow him to remove it from you, you know, and then you are feeling too timid to go before the Lord. Go boldly to His throne of grace and obtain mercy. Every day it is available for you. So don't give the enemy legitimacy in any way. Thank you very much for watching. See you again tomorrow. Bye.